Right, we're back again. So, the last video sort of showed you basically how not to do things and how to fix it. So let's try and make it so it's how to do things so you don't have to fix it. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But you know, with any type of training video, it's no good just showing you how to do it, and it always works. Because at some point you do it wrong, and you need to know how to fix it. So I think it's sort of worth doing. Says me, like that. So the last problem we had was that when we went to go and create something again, we actually create it in the same inside the same module. So how do we stop doing that? How do we make that a better thing to do? So let's do this then. So go geometry, right? New mesh item means basically I want to create a new object. Yeah, mesh item equals object. Simple as that. So create new mesh item. Ba-boom. You'll notice over the right hand side a new mesh item has been dropped in here. So I can either do it from the geometry drop down, new mesh item, or I can go and add an item and decide it's a new mesh item there. Two ways of making it, two places. It's up to you. So again, let's go and use our working plane. So I can snap that down to the ground again. And let's go and make a cylinder, because that sounds exciting, doesn't it? So a cylinder. So there we go, and we'll sort of and make it that big. So segment is, let's make it, sides are 16, you think? 16. I'll make it 1. Okay, and we're going to make it, let's go in, you know what, don't need to, we can sort this out later. Go on, let's go in, radius is 200 by 200 millimeters. Okay, and then the Y height is going to be less than that. So that guy, we'll say about that big. So 200 by 200 by blah 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 blah. I'll make it in the center, and wash. Okay, and we'll say, yeah, that's all good and groovy. Cheers. So currently we can't see it. That's 0 key, and we're all cool with that. So let's do that. So let's move this or rotate it around so we can see where it needs to be. So press the E key, and we need to let's make this 90 degrees. Sounds good to me. And let's also move it. So let's go to move, and let's move it out so we're here. I'm going to say there. If we look around this corner, we should be able to see it's there. Okay, and we're going to make you, we're going to put you there actually. Sounds good to me. Right, so that's cool. And this is called wheel 1. Wheel 1. It's really good. So I want to go and duplicate this. So let's go and duplicate. Bing. Okay, wheel 1, 2, and all we're going to do with that is move you there. Okay, sounds cool. And then we're going to go and select, whoops, Control Z, drop the tool. Then we're going to go and select, so look at this viewport. That, can we hold Shift select, wheel 1, wheel 2, and let's go and duplicate. Okay, and then we can move them. Move items, move. Oh, let's not do that. Let's just zoom out a little bit in top view. See what we're looking at. There we go. Now I can put them there. Right, and let's grab this item here, which is box basic, and just hit delete. Don't want it. And this item here, let's move you so you are in the middle. So you can just make you 0, 0, 0, can't we? Just go a bit boing. There we go. And all is cool. Okay, so what we've got now is a very, very, this is what I would call a Volvo. It's a very boxy car. How cool is that? Not that cool. Right, so there we go. So this is a quick way of doing stuff like this. We've got wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3, wheel 4. It's all really good. Right, what I want to do now is I want to group everything so I can move this car around as such. I need to make a group. So when we can add items, let's go and add a locator. Let's make a group locator. Okay, and we're going to give this a name, group, and we call it car. C-A-R. Car. Okay. What we're going to do with that, we are going to put those guys and that guy in that group. Boom. There we go. So if I go and select my group locator now, I can move my whole car around. How cool is that? Pretty simple. The only other thing I want to do with that is I want to move it up so it's on the ground. There we go. And this is our first object. Shall we call it Volvo? Car, V-O-L-V-O, Volvo. There you go, because it's a very boxy car. And we'll hit 0 key. So there you go, there's your very first object you have created. How exciting is this? So in this lesson you've learned how to make new mesh items, so they're not all inside one object, and you've grouped it, and yeah, so it's cool, so you can quickly hide the whole car or reveal the car. If you want to get into any particular object, you can do, and we hit the E key and we can revolve around and do various things, can't we? Yeah. And yeah, there we go. We can steer it left and right and all that. Hit Z for that one. And there you go. So, boom, boom, boom. Simple as that. Yeah, the other thing to look at is when you're trying to find my actual locator here is 210 mil off the ground, isn't it? Everything's on 0. So if I want to move anything, I can move him backwards and forwards by clicking and dragging over here. And it's gone back again. Yeah? Let's do that slightly. Can you see that? So over here, this little area here, I can also reset that to 0. This is my world space item. And with that, we have made a car. There you go. Right, that will do, won't it? I think. Quick and simple, a bit like me. Well, not that quick, but pretty simple. Yeah, see you for the next one.